A couple more thoughts on this whole Adrian Newey situation at Aston Martin that no one asked for, but I'm going to give you anyway. So a bunch of people in the comments on my previous video mentioned that Adrian Newey has been talking about for a long time wanting a more managerial responsibility at the team or a team, and he mentioned it in his book, which I haven't read, but that may very well be true. But does that necessarily change anything? Does that mean that it's a good idea just because he wants it? I mean, I'm sure from a sort of ego/vanity perspective, being the big boss man is appealing, but does it mean it's the right thing to do? The whole engineer to team principal pipeline is very clear. It's very important, apparently, for a team principal to understand a lot of the tech involved in running a Formula One team, and therefore understanding the engineers' requirements and the drivers' requirements, and therefore the strategist requirements and all the other people involved in designing and building the car and the team. Obviously, having that sort of technical brain is hugely advantageous when it comes to being a team principal. Undeniable. However, this is a little different in Adrian Newey's situation because he is one of the greatest car designers of this generation and time before that. Undeniable, right? He has got this incredibly unique skill that if he's a team principal is diluting his ability to perform that completely unique quality to his best of his ability. Okay, Jamie, but he's going to be delegating a lot of his team principal roles, right? He's going to be giving those roles to other people. Other people are going to be in charge of that stuff. So why is he team principal then? You know, all of these roles associated with being a team principal, he's not going to do. So it's just a title, right? It's just a sort of ceremonial thing, just a thing to get a bit more money, a bit more influence. Like, if he's in charge of the engineering and Aston Martin, like, yeah, go ahead and be the engineer, design the car, unlimited budget, unlimited flexibility in terms of what you do, what you need to build an amazing car, go and do that. Great, love that. You know, we want that. So why does he have all the team principal responsibilities as well? But he doesn't. So he's not team principal. Like, what is it? I'm not crying, I was just sneezing. The Christian Horner situation is really interesting. Could this be a move to prevent him coming in, or is this a move to create a space for him to come in, working kind of above Adrian Newey and below Lawrence Stroll? You know, very interesting setup there, like they would have at McLaren with the whole Andrea Stella, Zach Brown situation. So yeah, who knows what's going on there, but you know, pretty interesting nonetheless. I'm still, team, this isn't a good idea.